Welcome back. This is Tiffany, the Tokyo Texan. If you ever come to Japan, you will quickly notice that there is mochi everywhere. And luckily I had already had the chance to try mochi before I came to Japan. But if you have no idea what it is, that's what we're going to go over in this video today. The mochi that you see in the store will have this is a daily staple. They do eat mochi on New Year for good luck. They put it in a soup called zoni. And I'll show you how to prepare it. I'll talk about it and what it is. And yeah, when I first saw it in the grocery store, it came in a package like this. And I don't know if you can see, but there's a lot of little individually wrapped mochi. And I'm the kind of person, I'll buy something and I'll try to figure it out. I'll just try to figure it out. I'll just open it up and start trying to eat it. Anyways, this stuff is like hard as a rock. And I almost broke, I was like, so yeah, you have to know how to use it when it's not fresh. And it's been stored like this in packages in the store. Now, if you're making mochi fresh, obviously you can eat it right away when it's done cooking. Otherwise, you have to do it a certain way. It can be made sweet or savory. One little square like this was about the same calories as a bowl of rice. So mochi rice is actually made from a specific type of rice that is a sweeter, glutinous rice. Here you see some ladies heating up the marble stone pot for which they will put a steamed type of rice, which has been steamed on these burners, and they dump it into that pot. Now, this is basically a tradition that is kept in Japan. It's basically a human mixer. What's going on here is the mochi kind of sticks to the bottom of that bowl, which a flipper will come and flip it in between poundings. And they pounded the steamed rice so many times together, and it starts to form like a dough. And it's very sticky, and so they have to continuously put water on it in between. So there's like a rhythm that happens between the people that are flipping the rice and the pounders. And you do this for several rounds, and eventually it's ready, and it's a certain consistency. And essentially, you can eat it fresh just like that. That's basically what mochi is. It's basically a rice dough. So they have gotten real creative with it, and they've done many things. There's many different ways to prepare it. A lot of people love it paired with sweet, and that's how I initially tried it, and that's how most people in USA or other countries are introduced to it. It's a sweet, it's a dessert. The first time I ever had it, it was ice cream was wrapped in the middle of it. Then I had it with red bean in the middle of it, sweets that were coming from Japan. But here you see it's savory and sweet options. The savory option is wrapped with seaweed, and you can dip it in soy sauce. And the sweet option, there's red bean, which they love red bean here, which is not a very sweet choice. It's an acquired taste, in my opinion. And some people just eat it plain, and it's wrapped in it's coated with cornstarch so it doesn't stick to everything. But usually the sweeter options that you see at the fancy temples or in the fancy gift boxes will be powdered. It will be wrapped in powdered soybean powder and sugar mixture. And it's real cinnamony. It's very good. So this is how it comes when you buy it already packaged. And they have many different flavors. This one is matcha flavor. It's really gooey, and it's not that easy to swallow. I mean, it feels kind of like you're swallowing gum sometimes. So if you want to prepare it from the package, you can do it several ways. One way is to grill it. That's my favorite way of doing it. The other way is to put it in a bowl of water and stick it in the microwave and soften it. So after you grill it, you will have this puffy marshmallowy texture to it. It's very hot, but it puffs up like a marshmallow, and it's kind of crunchy on the outside and very gooey on the inside. I personally love savory things better than sweet, and if I'm going to have the mochi, I like it this way the best. I really enjoyed it. Now, every year, it's New Year tradition that they make this type of chicken soup called zoni, and they will grill or boil their mochi, and then they eat it with the mochi thrown into the chicken soup. This, of course, is for good luck.